Dr. Ma, your textile mentor. I'm short, but my knowledge is high. Welcome to my first class, Sorona.
The sustainable story of Sorona begins here. The synthetic fiber from our daily wearing, including polyester and nylon, is the derivative from crude oil, whose resource is limited. Instead, Sorona fiber is from the corn we eat every day. Without the drilling, what we do is planting to save more energy and leave this beautiful world to the next generation. After the harvest of the corn, the glucose and the sugar will be extracted into the fermentation process for the synthesis of PDO by special catalyst in a natural way, which is very similar fermentation process of making alcohol. Compared to the traditional polymerization from petrochemical, this natural way is helping the energy saving up to 30% and reducing the dependence of crude oil. PDO is a clear liquid. After PDO is generated, it will go through a high-temperature SPA process to dehydrate the excessive moisture to have a purified PDO substance. After the SPA, PDO will be mixed with TPA to create a molecular bond. After going through the spinner, the PDC plus TPA mixture will be transformed into the yarn and ready to weave and to knit the fabric you and I are wearing now. The natural zigzag structure of Sorona is like the coil spring with great elasticity compared to regular PET. Sorona also can take an appreciable level of strains and recovers completely, saying there is no permanent set when pressure is removed with less possibility to wrinkle. Sorona can be dyed effectively with dispersed dye stuff at lower temperature at 100 degrees compared to the regular PET, which requires the temperature at 120 to 130 degrees to start to take the dye stuff. That is to say, the whole dyeing process of Sorona consumes less energy than the dyeing process of regular PET. In addition to the great elasticity and the recovery, Sorona Naslo provides the physical and chemical properties such as dimensional stability, low moisture absorption, low degradation to UV light. Compared to PDO from other petrochemical polymers, Sorona demonstrates 40% less greenhouse gas emission at the synthesis of bio-PDO. More than that, the whole polymerization process of Sorona is more energy efficient than PET. As mentioned, Sorona requires lower temperature to be dispersed dyed. The whole dyeing process is way more sustainable compared to regular PET. Not to mention, with the absence of heavy metal during polymerization, recycling Sorona is way more manageable than PET nylon. Let's compare the Sorona with nylon 6. Number 1. Compared to nylon 6, Sorona contains bio-based content up to 37% in the same fabric structure and weight. Number 2. Sorona consumes less energy in terms of polymerization and dyeing process. Number 3. Sorona emits 63% less greenhouse gas in comparison with nylon 6 fiber. The Sorona fabrics from Union line are weighted from 130 GSM to 145 GSM to have a lightweight approach and ubiquitous texture from plain, twill and ripstop. Besides the great hand feel, the most noticeable property is how stretched they are. They are great for shorts or to be laminated for great movement and comfort. The energy and the resources are not always abundant and renewable. The greenhouse gas is damaging the earth both you and I live in. What we can leave to our next generation. Now we give you the key, Sorona, to change the world.